How's it going today, everybody? Eddie Kernan for Rexylab. Welcome to the Guitarmery. They say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. I turned 52 today, and there's nothing I'd rather do on my birthday than restore this Charvel Fire Crackle Model 4. It looks great from the surface. The minute you get up close, there are some pretty serious issues. It's got an OFR instead of a JT6. I have an extra JT6 that I had no idea what I was going to do with. Now I know. Gee, Eddie, isn't the OFR like superior in every way? Maybe, probably. Okay, yeah, it is. But you know what? I want this thing to be original because it's so neat and it's so close. So close yet so far away because there's an EMG 81 in here instead of, I believe it's supposed to be a Jackson J50. However, I have one of those too, as well as two other of these, I think these are J200s. All the pieces to this locking mechanism, not a locking nut. There's the nut right there. This is the mechanism that locks behind the nut. That's gone too. I had to do some serious digging for that. But you know what? I found one and I got it. The guts of this thing are completely wrong. The preamp's missing, all that other stuff. And before everybody starts saying good, because that preamp was terrible, this 1988 Charvel Model 6 basically has everything that this 4 is supposed to have, and I love this Model 6. So I want this 4 to be back to original. I'm going to tear into this thing and I am going to undo all of the complete and just the guitar holocaust, man. Do not be a guitar holocaust denier. It happened. The proof is right here. Severe revenge upon 80s shred guitars. Well, you know what? No more. We're going to make this thing right. Let's get into thing number one, shall we? There it is. Get a good look. There's a freaking wire nut. Are we replacing a ceiling fan? What is up with that? And wow, this battery with a broken terminal to this thing. Yeah. Good job spotting this. A lot of times, if people get one of these things and they get in here and they start looking at this plate right here, they see where it says Fort Worth, Texas, USA, and they go like, I got a USA Charvel. Well, no, you don't, because these Charvels were made in Japan. This serial number 2 is all but useless. With any luck, when we pull the neck off of here, somebody will have stamped or hand wrote a date in there. I'm gonna guess 1989 because I worked for a Charvel dealer in 1988 and this color was not available. You know what? I digress. Let's get going. Let's get these horrible strings off of here. Now these posts right here are for a JT6. They are not for an OFR. They don't fit correctly. They won't let it move enough. I doubt this neck has been off in a very, very, very long time, if ever. But we're going to pull it off right now, and with any luck, we'll have some sort of date to figure out what's going on. (4-6). That's all we get. What about on the neck? 4. Well, I would say that we've successfully figured out that this is a Charvel Model 4. The body in and of itself doesn't look so bad. There is one area, this one area right here looks pretty bad. It's bashed up good. I don't know if you can see it maybe better that way. Maybe drop filling might help. Let's see if a little naphtha makes some of that stuff go away. That'll be a big determiner here. All right, it's time to see if, does what make it disappear? It does not. Not entirely, anyway. Okay, there's a pretty good gash that goes all that way. And a little bit here. What we can do is maybe see if we can drop fill with a little bit of black. Let's see what we can see. Now that truly is an ugly mess, isn't it? But not to worry, because after I do a little bit of work on it, it'll be fine. Now, as you can see, there's a lot that has been taken away, but there's still a lot of finish work to do here. We're going to start out a little aggressive here. Let's see, like some 220, soak it for a minute. It looks like there's at least one spot, maybe two, that I'm not going to be able to get rid of, but you know what, it don't look so bad, so heck with it. See what we can make happen. It feels like maybe I need to go just a little bit more aggressive. Don't start on a Charvel Model 6 from 1980 whatever. If you're thinking about doing this on something, go to a pawn shop and get something beat and work on that. Develop those skills, because I might really regret this. Okay, so now if we take a look and see that there are still a few marks in here. It's nothing like it was, but now it's all hazy and gross. I don't dare go any more with that. 220, we're going to start getting pretty rapid on this now. So now if we pull in, you can see that that deep bash is gone. It's still hazy as hazy can be. We got a couple little spots here. You know what, I can live with that though, because it's so much better than it was. Let's carry on with some 320. Hopefully this will all just start to blend and look like crackle. You can really see where that black super glue is. We're going to hope for the best on that. Okay, now we're stepping up to 400. What I'm feeling for is just that there's nothing lumpy in here that I left behind with that super glue. So let's see, now we go to 6. It's very much worth noting that on edges, it's very easy to burn through all your finish. So you got to be like super careful. Okay, getting pretty happy with this. We're gonna stop with that, and we're going to move up to 800. I wasn't that worried about it, but now I'm going to say heck with it, and I'm going to be worried about it, and we're going to go 1,500, and we'll even go $2,000. Of course, now I'm bringing out all kinds of other little highlights. Whatever. This right here was the only part I was worried about, and I'm pretty happy with it as things are going right now. Here we go, 2,000, and this is it. Then I'm going to take it outside and buff it. All right, let's get a look. So we can still see evidence that it was there, but you know what? It looks really good, and it feels smooth as silk. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to buff this thing. I'm going to hit it with the medium buffing compound and then the fine buffing compound, polish it up, and then this part should be done.